Conservative Judaism is a major Jewish denomination, the largest in North America. It is a large branch and is centered in the United States, as it was originally founded here. Yet globally, it only constitutes a mere 18% of all Jewish population. Like any other Jewish denomination, Conservative Judaism lives alongside the Torah. This branch recognizes the human element in Revelation, that God revealed the Torah both to the people and through the people. Conservative Judaism follows many, but not all of the 613 commandments of the Torah. It considers Reform Judaism too loose in its traditional practices and interpretation of the traditional authority of the Scripture. On the other end of the spectrum, it considers Orthodox Judaism to be outdated and too abiding to the Torah's principles and practices. Conservative Judaism is often thought to belong between Reform and Orthodox, as it shares similarities yet distinct differences between the two. Conservative Judaism is the most recently created denomination of Judaism, as it pertains strictly to modern society. In short, Conservative Judaism fosters the practice of traditional Judaism while embracing modernness. However, it still holds strong traditional ties, such as the use of Hebrew, historic and strict interpretation of the commandments of the Torah, and dietary laws. The needs of the community and its Jewish identity always come before individual wants and needs. Active participation in the synagogue is held and practiced very significantly and regularly among conservative Jews, as visualized by this upscale Jewish synagogue in Manhattan. The concept of modernness is further embraced through gender equality, as conservative Judaism has modernized their practices to include women, as women can publicly read the Torah, sit wherever they please in synagogues, be part of a minyan, be called to the Torah, be obtained as a rabbi, served as a cantor, and wear a tallis and tefillin. As seen in this video, this young conservative Jewish woman reads verses of the Torah aloud. Conservative Judaism embraces women having the ability to participate, as it embarks upon being modern and sensitized to social change, such as women gradually gaining their rights in the 20th century, while conservative Judaism adheres to that change. In 1886, Reform Judaism grew larger and more expansive through North America, dominating it as the primary Jewish denomination. Many Jewish traditions were abandoned by Reform Jews, such as dietary laws. Other non-Reform Jews grew anxious of their Jewish identity due to the increasing secularity and loss of traditions Reform Jews were practicing. In response, the initiative of Zacharias Frankel was to transform Judaism to modern ways of thought and function. Zacharias Frankel conceived conservative Judaism as a historically developing religion that promoted the conservation of Jewish law and tradition within the context of contemporary realities and ongoing encounters with God in every generation. Additionally, Abraham Joshua Heschel, to the right, restored the traditional thrust of conservative Judaism, vigorously advocating the fundamental traditions of Judaism. After the efforts of Zacharias and Abraham prevailed, a number of leaders founded the United Synagogue of America, today known as the United Synagogue of Conservative Judaism, embracing synagogues and a Jewish lifestyle that is adequately modern yet equally traditional. Lastly, Jewish immigrants from Europe in the 20th century once practiced Orthodox Judaism, which had closer traditional ties, and thus many converted to conservative, eventually draining out Reform Judaism populations.